come on Sunday. Maybe if I must think I'll be sure of wake up all
Oh, Friday night, now, day of the week. Who do you think this is? Who do you think you're fooling on? Yo, what kind of crust of these anonymous pals? Yo, Friday night now, day of the week, song. Thanks, stay alive, I'll find you. Alive, I'll find you. Please stay alive, I'll find you.
Gerald, Betty, good to see everybody on a Friday night. Anonymous Boobs is here. Nightbot, how do you see us? How do you do, Sparrow? And the one cat is Crust the Beast is here. You're watching a Friday Night Fork just like you would if you're driving to work. It's your wake up in the morning. It's your morning show. How do you do on a Friday night?
I think we've done enough for the world. I think we've done enough. Good to see everybody. I think we've done enough to kickstart the day. Good to see everybody. I think we've done enough. I think we have. I think we have.
I think we have. I think this has been a very fine intro, wouldn't you say, Jeremy Piven? Andre Agassi, Hamper Damper. Is it a hamper? Is it a damper? Is it a hamper? Is it a damper? Is it a hamper? Is it a damper? Tonight on Friday Night Forking with the Windbag, a show that's ripe. A show.
Go on. I like this. Go on.
I will.
Is it windy here?
Time, a spice. I don't know. The show is rife with tension already at the onset.
Thank you for whatever you were about to say. Get your sippy cups ready. It's a beautiful Friday night. We're live. I disagree completely, your rabbi. That's what I like to call the sweet smell of success. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a Friday Night Fork. Windbag. Shoulder pads. Windbag. Shoulder pads. I'm going to call... Thank you. I'm going to call you. I'll call you whatever I want to call you on a Friday night. I disagree completely.
It's a real show.
You know, things get a little screwy when it's in the morning and we're Friday night forking because it's quite early. Thank you. I'm going to have shade smoke in the corner. Yes, and Friday night forking is usually a Friday night. So, on the dry toast days of the week when we can't stream at any other time, here we are at 8 a.m. Windbag. What? Windbag. Oh, that's like a big hug for me. That's like a big hug. I don't know what they call me as long as they call. Gin or vodka? Is that a sippy? Bunk bottoms here. Anonymous Boobs. And hello to everyone watching on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. That's right. LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Many of you wonder what it means to Friday night. We get the question a lot, and that's why I'm always here to touch my mustache like I'm a goddamn Bush League amateur. No offense to Bush League amateurs. Okay. I mean, no offense to Bush League amateurs. Paul, where was that vibey music again? There it was. Good to see everybody. It's such a beautiful, beautiful Friday night. And between you and me, I'd like to say that maybe this Friday night will be the chance to turn it all around. It's the dawn of thaw, long, long since past, and in the rear view. In the rear view, I should have said long since past in the rear view. Are we live? Yes. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Thanks, Paul. long since past, in the rear view, dawn of the... And Paul, do you want me to just scream my goddamn head off? Is that what it is? Paul, you want me to just scream my goddamn head off? Because I will. Can we just put it at a reasonable volume? Jesus Christ. As a professional bush leaguer, no offense to Jesus Christ. No offense to Jesus Christ if you're watching. Okay, good evening. You know, it's the dawn of the long since in our rear view mirror. Yeah, the rear view mirror. Yeah, the rear view mirror. Why don't I have a front view mirror? If I had a front view mirror, let me tell you. Or if my rear view was placed perfectly to... You want to warm up those lips? Yeah, I will. Okay, you know, thanks guys, but I'm just going to continue the show. You know, if I had my rear view mirror set to face the front view and I was reclining with my back towards the front, then the rear view would be in the front, which is the opposite of what we were talking about with the dawn of thaw. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Well, I guess this show's off to a great start. Yeah, wait, is this my backstage? Am I backstage? Is this my backstage? Is this my backstage? Rear view backstage? Tell me, is this a maintenance show? Did you say save your work to the hard drive? Did you say save your work to the hard drive? Is that what you said? Is that what he said? Save his work to the hard drive. Save his work to the hard drive, he says. Yeah, I did. So what? Good to see everybody. Fraggalot the Wimmick, did you win the game? Oh yes, I played very well. Sidos, all I want to warm up those lips like it's something he says all the time. Want to warm up those lips? If you take cranberries, I'm just going to do this the whole show. I'm just going to do this. If you take cranberries and stew them like applesauce, they taste more like prunes than rhubarb does. Oh, now that's a life hack I think we could all use. Good evening, everybody. I'm the Windbag. And if you'd like to substitute rhubarb, then you're going to really enjoy this great, clever hack. Just...
I am the Wimbeck and I have to say, you take cranberries and stew them like your applesauce. They taste more like prunes than rhubarb does. That's a substitute for prunes if you... Sorry.
I think my point is that if you wanted to substitute prunes... Yes, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry to amateur bush leaguers. I'm sorry to Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to those who took offense that it wasn't rhubarb. No, it wasn't rhubarb. That's a double substitution, Jack. Let me just tell you, I'm up early for it. You gotta wake up a little earlier in the morning to get to me. It is quite early. It is quite early. I thought this was gonna work. I can't focus on anything else. I can't focus on it. Let me just focus on not moving my lips very much so that it doesn't displace, thank you guys, so it doesn't displace my how you say mustache. Yes, how you say mustache. Guys, if you're quiet in the closet, if you're looking for a substitute for prunes and rhubarb just won't do, take some applesauce, cranberries. I'm sorry for him. I'm sorry. There's a drone outside my house last night. I was enjoying some clips of shut up, everybody, please. Yeah, there's a drone outside my house. I saw a big drone and just hovered there for about an hour. Yeah. Sure it wasn't a helicopter? No, I couldn't be sure. But if I had a drone, I don't know why they keep their lights on. Thank you guys. Shut up, please. Thank you guys, but please shut up. Yeah. So you have a critique for drone operators? Yeah. That's what I would like to know. By the way, vote in the TGC Wants to Know survey, where you're going to take a survey about you won't believe it. The Toasted Glen Lifestyle Center, a wonderful place to enjoy family and friends and a relaxing afternoon in the holidays or the weekends or whatever. I don't even know what is this show? Why are we here? Scheduled maintenance. Scheduled maintenance. Okay, so what can I do? What can I do for you so I can go back to what I was doing, which was sleeping? And what we should all do at this ungodly hour. Windbag, it's not an ungodly hour. It's not an ungodly hour at all. It's a very normal hour to be up and about. Up and about. I really enjoyed my time here. I did enjoy the cranberry vendor, though. I really enjoyed my time there. I did not enjoy the cranberry vendor. Yeah, something tells me that those cranberries could have been stewed a little bit more in sugar. Sugar. Scheduled maintenance, guys. Sugar. Whoa. All right. Okay. Now, listen, guys, I know it's a weird moment. I know no one understands what it's like in this moment to be alive, and that's why we're here. Thank you. That's why we're here. And what do you mean by scheduled maintenance, Windbag?
Captain, I relieve you of your command of this ship. Cobb, escort the captain to his stateroom. I'm assuming command.
You're not assuming anything.
Chief of the boat, Captain Ramsey's under arrest. Lock him in his stateroom.
Captain, please.
Now, Cobb!
Aye, sir. Mitchell, Walker, take the captain below.
Now, Cobb. Now, Cobb. And that's why, Windbag, I'm removing you of your duties of host of this show. Why does it say that? Well, that's my line. Yeah, but why does it say removing me from my duties of chief of the boat? Guys, I'm a chief of the boat. It's a position I've held for 4 years, 175 shows a year. Why am I booed? Why am I? Because Windbag, we are removing you from your post on this show. What does this have to do with me? It has everything to do. It has everything to do with you. Listen. I didn't submit to this. This is not something This is not something of your control. Sidos will be the primary host. Tom Thompson, quiet in the closet, is here. Nightbot, quiet in the closet. We're removing you from your position on the show until your memory improves. What? Until your memory improves. Until my memory improves. Well, can I go? Well, you're not going to put up a fight? What do you mean? Why would I put up a fight? I want to leave. I want to go. It's very early in the morning. It's not very early in the morning. It's normal morning hours. This is a live show. You know that. You're putting your whole career on the line right now by doing something that I don't recommend anyone ever do. Ever. Which is challenge my supremacy as chief of this boat. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, then, will you submit to a test? Yes, of course. Of course. I mean, to leave? Because is that the idea? No, to stay. Wimbeck, you're supposed to fight for your, I'll leave right now. If that's what everybody wants, I don't have a problem. Exit stage left. Exit stage left. If that's what people, because I'm telling you, I really would like to watch, catch up on the new season of Gee. You want to watch you'd like to catch up? I do. I've just finished watching recaps of season 1 of Gee, and now I'd like to watch season 2 of Gee. It's been like 6 weeks since it's premiered, and I would like to check it out. Okay, so I would like to leave right now. So, scheduled maintenance, what am I doing here? Can I get a... No, Windbear. Windbear, you... What? You almost touched your face here. Because what? Because of this? What part of Spirit Gum does this part of my face not understand? That's what you guys know what I'm saying about every word. What part of Spirit Gum does this part of my face not understand? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can I please leave? No. Can I please go? No. Can I? No, you said. Okay. Seth Milk is here. Good evening, everybody. It's a Friday night fort. Why can't I leave if that's the idea, scheduled maintenance? No, wait, it's not as simple as that. It's not as simple as that. Because what you should do is you should feel ashamed of yourself. Well, I guess I do feel ashamed of myself. Why should I feel ashamed of myself? Well, this part right here. Well, because Wimbeck, you just so easily handed over the reins of your ship. I mean, I thought the natural narrative continuity aspect would be to stay near and close to what you believe in and hold it. But if I've been removed from I'm the windbag, as many of you know. Well, can I get just a little bit of a... Thank you. As I was saying, Windbag, if you want to participate in a very quick memory skills enhancement test that I can administer right now. You're saying that you could administer a memory test right now on me, the Windbag, so that then I can leave? Yeah. If I pass the test, if you pass the test, you may leave and go watch your Gee. Okay, even though scheduled maintenance... Wait, am I the scheduled maintenance? Scheduled maintenance is on... Am I the scheduled... Well, great. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. Right. Hi, Silly Bee. Tom Toms, how do you do? Seth Milk is here with the 26 months. 15 minutes ago. You're saying that I can always improve. You can always improve, Windbag. It's not that you're bad. Guys, it's not that he's bad, right? It's just that you could always improve. All right. Okay. All right. And this is scheduled maintenance. Yes, for the next 1 hour and 23 minutes, scheduled maintenance. Thank you. And okay, that's a long time. Yeah, Windbag, please. Windbag, please. Here, look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you started. Okay, it is a long time though. We all agree on that. It's very...
It's not a long time. Kind of long time.
Well, Friday night I'm with again. I have to say I'm all up with it all. I'm a bumming, I look at the down from the... Ooh, it's a long way to fall, and you've a long way to climb up, baby. When you fall down, be careful. Oh,
Okay, Windbag. Oh wait, that's me. That's you. That's okay. All right. It is early. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a Friday night where we strive to bring you on the dry toast days of the week when you need it the most. A Friday night fork that defies all other calendar restrictions. And Friday nights every day, it's your Thursday. That's right. Post Tuesday, Friday night forking on a Wednesday morning. Good evening, and try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Yeah, don't believe me? You can ask the dishes. Don't ask. Don't even ask. Just ask them. 100 and 200 and 360 degrees of Friday night forking. That's 4 days a week. Tune in to tomorrow for our primetime show. It'll be better than this one. Yeah, it'll be better. It'll be better. It will be better than this one. All right, Windbag, let's get you started in what can only be described as a very basic memory quiz. Now we're going to start out early. We're going to start off early. We're going to start off easy to start. Okay? What is that? What is that, Jimmy Dean? What is that, Jimmy? Is that Jimmy Dean? Is that Jimmy Dean? That's Paula Dean. That's Paula Dean, Windbag. That's Paula Dean, Windbag. Okay. Okay, Windbag. Let's ease into it. Okay. All right. I think Sidos is having problems. Ease into it, Windbag. All right. Okay. All right. Ease into it, Windbag. I'm going to show you a series of images. All you have to do is remember them. Paula Dean. Paula Dean. Paula Dean. Paula Dean. Paula Dean. Paula Dean. Is this Paula Dean? What's the question? Is this Paula Dean? No. Is this Paula Dean? No. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's not Paula Dean. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's not Paula Dean. That's Sandra Day O'Connor. Sandra Day O'Connor. Sandra Day O'Connor. Yes. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's Doris Day, I believe. Still Doris Day? Yes, still Doris Day. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's Dee Snider. Dee Snider. Nice chompers, Dee Snider. Yeah, nice chompers, Dee Snider. Are you feeling bad about your teeth? Yeah, I am feeling bad about my teeth. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's Divine. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's also Divine. Is this Paula Dean? No, that's Deepak Chopra. Take a look at this windbag. Are these detritus worms? Are they harmful? God, Jesus, I can't. You did really good. You did really, really good. You did really good, Windbag. You did really good, and that was a Paula Deen quiz. And I have to say, they're only going to get harder. Okay, they're only going to get a little harder. Okay. I just want everyone to know that I feel like I'm putting myself on the line here, but I want everybody to know that it's for the good of the show, that I put myself in dangerous situations just for what? For scheduled maintenance? Yeah, scheduled maintenance. It's just a little bit of scheduled maintenance, and it's important. You know, it's like a when you get your teeth checked every now and then. Well, I guess not you. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, you never get your teeth. That's why your mouth bleeds. That's why my mouth bleeds. Baba Binks, Sketchel Works, how do you do, Silly Bee? I know that's a tapeworm. The memory test was inherently racist. Was it? All right. Okay. All right, Windbag. Now, for this next, I thought we were done. I've got Gee to watch. No, you know, I do. Windbag, just a little bit longer. Yeah, okay. How much longer? An hour and 16 minutes. An hour and 16 minutes? That memory test was inherently racist. Where's my sippy cup and my cheese grits? Good evening, everyone. It's Baba Binks. It's Sketchel Works and Overturned Big Rig who are here. And Seth Mill, Anonymous Boobs, and I disagree completely. Wheat Stalker was here 42 minutes ago with Rabbi. Yes, it was. Yes, and frankly, wait, a memory test? Yeah, let's do a memory test. You ready? If I must comply.
If I must comply, I don't even know if I have a choice anymore. If I must comply,
Windbag. Give it up for Windbag, guys. Give it up for Windbag.
if I must comply, take a look at this, baby, what do you see? Yeah. Take a look at this, what do you see? Ow! If I must comply, if I must comply, if I must comply, if I must comply, oh, if I must comply, if I must comply, if I must comply, if I must
Windbag. 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 Windbag, what did you see?
I saw a snake and a spider and there were snakes and spiders. There was a precious moments fireman. A precious moments fireman.
What else did you see, Windbag? What else did you see, Windbag?
But it's precious. Hi, Irish Island. Hi, Overton. It was a precious moment figurine, and it looked like a fireman and his wife.
You passed. You passed.
That's actually his mistress. Right. Why not? Why limit him, Cecilia? How Seth Milk is here and your Friday night. I pass? What do I get?
You get a kitty cat.
Oh, I get a kitty cat? I actually get a kitty cat?
You get a kitty cat, another kitty cat, and some Oreos.
I got a kitty cat and Oreos?
What's wrong, Windbag?
Now I want a Kit Kat.
What do you mean?
Cats and Oreos made me think of Kit Kats, and I'll never get a Kit Kat.
I gave you a kitty cat, and I gave you an Oreo.
Yeah, now I want a Kit Kat.
Yeah. Next time you want is a Butterfinger.
Ooh, I want a Butterfinger. Can I have a Butterfinger?
No.
They changed the recipe. It's good. It's crunchier now. And you can taste the peanuts.
Yeah.
They even put peanuts on there as a little sign for those who really notice.
Yeah.
What? What?
Well, I thought you would pass the test,
I did pass the test. I got a kitty cat and an Oreo.
but no Kit Kat.
Yeah, but
Windbag, if you're not satisfied with a kitty cat and Oreos, then you're probably not done.
now wait a second. You said I was done. You said I would be done. Good evening, everybody. We're shutting down the show for scheduled maintenance, and I'm, I guess, participating in some. What was that program what was the program where it was like Blue Velvet? It was some kind of operation where it wasn't Blue Velvet, where they. Hi, Nilak, how do you do? Word on the street is that Windbag hates me. Well. What's that? What is that program? What is the program where the? Let me ask you. What's the program where the government made everybody do LSD, Blue Velvet,
MK Ultra.
no, thank you. MK Ultra. Look, 2 minutes into the stream, 2 minutes into coming on the show, Nilak's already hawking some sort of non-alcoholic beer or low-calorie beer, MK Ultra. No, it's Blue Velvet, I believe it was. Red Nahahide, MK Ultra, right. No, that was it. What was it? Get out of here, Nilak. No, you're not wanted. Unless you can bring me a Kit Kat. This lack of memory test is racism free. Thank you. It is. Look at this, guys. Let's go over there. Go over to the other one. Much better. I really feel like I can I can really stretch out my legs. Stretch out. Ah, much better. Good evening, Nilak and Tom Toms. How do you do on a Friday night? MK Ultra, Project MK Ultra, some non-alcoholic, low-calorie beer that Nilak is hawking. Well, congratulations, Nilak. Stop it. 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 You're watching a Friday Night Fork. Oh, really? Is that what it is? Ah, much better. The great Nilak is here, and you're watching a Friday Night Fork, so thanks. And I'm participating in scheduled maintenance because I don't think I have a choice. However, I did so well in the last one by surviving snakes and spiders that I was given a kitty cat and some Oreos. That's right. No Kit Kats. Right, no Kit Kats is what he says. Okay. Unblur me. 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 Okay. All right. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the second part of our show, where I continue to engage in what can only be described as what? A challenge to my authority. Wait a minute. It's only a challenge to your authority if it's only a challenge to your authority if you let it. And anyways, I gave you a kitty cat. And if you're not satisfied with a kitty cat, I guess I'll just take the kitty cat back. Let me see that cat again. No, you said you didn't want it. You said you wanted a Kit Kat, so I'm going to give you a Kit Kat. I'm going to give you a Kit Kat. I'm going to give you a Kit Kat. Let me see that cat again. That's not the cat you showed me. That's not the cat you showed me. That wasn't the cat you showed me from before. Show me the cat that you showed me. What? What? You want to see the cat I showed you before? Here's your cat. Here's your Oreos. Happy? No, I'm not happy. What happened to the kitty cat? There was a lady cat. There was a pretty lady cat, Windbag. There was a pretty lady cat. I'd like to see it. Don't. What? Rude. You're watching a Friday Night Fork. Thank you for being here. Thanks. Thank you for being here. Friday night. I'm finished. Thanks for being here on a Friday night early in the morning. And don't believe what you've been told. Friday Night Forking is here to stay. We bring you Friday nights every day of the week, and I'm participating in what can only be described as a memory test to prove my authority and solidify my position as host and main honcho. Can I say main honcho? Main honcho is inherently racist. Okay. Main honcho crosses the line, and it is inherently racist. Okay. All right. So I'm okay. What if we got big in Japan? What do you mean? What if we got big in Japan? Isn't honcho a Japanese term? Greensbane is here early Friday night morning. Nico, what if we got big in Japan like Nico? Yeah, what if we... Are we still on Nico? No, we're not on Nico. No, these people know you are not popular in Japan. Do you think anyone in Japan knows me? Do you think there's anyone... Do you think that there is anyone in the continent of Africa who knows me? Is there anyone in the continent of Asia that knows me? Is there anyone in... I know someone in Australia knows me. I do know someone in Australia knows me. Honcho means boss. I believe it does. Yeah, you can say honcho. You said it was inherently racist. You did. Good evening, everybody. How do you do? It's Friday Night Forking with the Windbag, and you're following a scheduled maintenance show, and I'm the Windbag, just so you guys know. You guys can applaud to that if you want. I'm the Windbag, and I'm known in Australia and Europe. I'm the Windbag, and I'm known in Africa and Asia. Everybody knows me in Australia as the Windbag. I am the Windbag, and people know me. Uh-oh, yes. No, yes. Let me break it down for you. I'm the Windbag, and the people know me Asia. People know me in Africa and too. They like me in Australia. They like me in Europe. They like me all over the world, baby. I'm the Windbag. I'm the Windbag. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. People know me all around in Asia, Europe, and Africa, Australia. People know me all the time. I know people know me like it. My name is all known all around the world. Yeah, you got it. Windbag. You got it. Knowing and liking are two different things, though. You got it, Windbag. Yeah, you got it, Windbag. Yeah, Windbag, you got it. People know me in Africa and Asia. They know me Australia, Europe, and too. They know me. They like me. They know me. They like me. They know me. They like me. They know me. People like... Yeah, write the places where I'm known. Please, guys, write the places... Yeah, Windbag, they know you. They know you very well. Guys, write the places where I'm known. Windbag. People know me in Kuala Lumpur, Australia, Asia. They like me in Tahiti as well. They like me. Australia, Africa, and Asia, and Europe. Tikata. Yeah. Forestville, California, they know you. Come on, guys. Here we go. Come on. Here we go, guys. People know me, Tahiti, Tikata, Forestville, and California, Delaware, and Liechtenstein, and Wichita, and Austin, Long Island, New York, and Arkansas. They know me. They know me everywhere, baby. Asia, Africa, and Australia. I like this. Keep going, Windbag. Hell, Michigan and Virgin and Ho Chi Minh and Boca Raton, Georgia, and they know me all around the world, baby. Australia and Africa and Europe too. Honey, baby, Friday night I'm known around the world. Bermuda, fuck Norway, Marple Township. How you doing, Marple Township in South Carolina, baby? Oh no, fuck Norway, Bermuda. One more time. One more time. Yeah, windbag. Come on, guys. What's your destination? Georgia, Bermuda, fuck Norway, and the Marple Township. South Carolina, Arizona, and Asia. Australia, Africa, and Europe, baby. Baraboo, Wisconsin, and the Bahamas. How do you do? Friday night, it's a Friday night fork, and I like to say that I'm known around the world now. Poem. Walla Walla. ABBA box. ABBA box is fucking here. ABBA box. Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend. ABBA box, you want to come on the show? You want to come on the show? You guys want? Oh. You guys want ABBA box to come on the show? You guys want? Should we get ABBA box on the show? Should we get ABBA box on the show? ABBA, come on the show. ABBA box, come on the show. Come on the show, ABBA box. Come on. Let's see if we can get him on here. Let's just see if we can get him on here. You guys want to see if we can get ABBA box on the show? Let's see if we can get ABBA box on the show. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, we put a call out. We'll see if they join, and it would be really great. It's so nice to see ABBA box in chat being so nice. Look at this. You guys like it? You guys like when ABBA box does a little guest star appearance on the show? Do you guys like that? All right, guys, here we go.
Give me a second.
Oh!
Give me a second.
Oh,
Give me a second.
like it if I come under the ABBA box. It shows that this is just a Friday night you following.
Give me a second.
You gotta add minus. You gotta
Give me a
minus.
second.
This shows up.
Give me a second.
Oh my God!
Give me a second.
Look at this. Look.
Give me a second.
You guys, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a really special moment here coming up on the show. Let's see if we can. There we go. There we go. Look at that. We'll just
Real quick, why are you up? Why are you up this early?
look at that. Look at that. Look at everyone. Look right there. It's a little ABBA box.
I'm coming.
Guys, look. It's
I'm coming.
It's a little ABBA box right there.
I'm gonna be alive. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be alive. You're gonna see me. Just 1 sec. Give me 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Give me 4 seconds. Okay, you ready? Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Okay, ready? One of our classic late night conversations, okay? This series.
Yeah.
This is part of the series.
ABBA box. Look, it's like we're in a road trip together. You don't have to move. I'll move.
I'm just trying to see how much of my desk I'm showing.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here. It's ABBA box.
What are you doing up at this time? You stream at this time usually?
8 to 10 in the morning, my friend, on Wednesdays.
Really?
Yeah, when I've got to go to work. I'll stream in the mornings because to give the people a show. To give the people...
You enjoy streaming before work?
I don't know. I mean, I do enjoy it because it's a different show. It's like it's a different vibe.
Different vibe.
It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. There we go.
No, I get that. Part of me wants to experiment with that kind of shit, but I feel like I'm such a dickhole in the mornings,
Well,
even though that subathon proved it.
hey, congratulations on your subathon.
Hey, congratulations on the best appearance ever in the history of streaming. Every time you show up on my stream or I show up on yours.
Hey, you guys, it's AbbaBox. It's an unplanned visit from the great AbbaBox, an absolutely chef's kiss streamer, one of the best. And if you're not following, of course, but of course you are if you're a fan of the show and watching at 8 in the morning. Yeah, I am. I'm proud of it because I like to. I like to get the show in. That way, people get a good show if they want to tune in. It reaches out. It
I
reaches.
just realized you have the same background again. That's so good.
No, do I? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just keyed into yours. I'm keyed into yours. Now, have you?
Oh, that's what it is?
I-
Okay.
Now, what I know from you a little bit is that you tend to stay up a little bit.
Liberally smoke cigarettes.
You tend to stay up a little bit late. Have you been to bed yet?
No,
So this is raw. This is raw ABBA. This is raw.
I have not even ejaculated.
I haven't even ejaculated yet. I like to start my day
No
with
sleep, no ejaculation, just pure raw.
raw dog. Well,
Id.
I mean, because you're the boss. You're the boss, and hey, if you could switch, if you getting smoky in here, if you could, if
Sorry.
you, if you could, if you could switch with me for one day, and live my life, and I could switch with you for one day, and we could switch brains. Would you switch brains with me? Just one day?
I would do it to experience. I wouldn't want to put you in my life. I wouldn't want to.
What? Don't do that. Don't say that. I would love to. I would love to run an ABBA.
You would not.
No, I
You
would
would
love to.
not.
I would love to run an ABBA Box show. I would love to be ABBA Box for
Oh,
a 5
like
hour
stream
show.
wise, maybe yes, but like I'm just saying in general, the whole kit and caboodle of living in each other's bodies. I thought that's what you're saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'd be into it. I'd be into it. I don't know if you would. I don't know if you'd be into it. I think you would be bored.
I don't think I'd be bored. I'd be fascinated. I'd be studying your behavior.
What a nice
where
way
you're
of-
at.
What a nice way of saying that. What a generous way of saying that you would be bored.
Well, it's truthful. It's truthful. I don't think it's not truthful.
Horror Later. What a great name. Horror Later is here. Cecilia House, great to see you. I disagree completely.
Well,
Nilok.
it's a very, very dangerous vibe right now, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Does it feel dangerous?
No, it's a real
I like
safe.
that though.
It's a real safe place. It's a safe place. It's Uncle Game Boy's here. Una Lapio, Cardassian's shirt spotted.
Uncle Game Boy.
Being the ABBA bag. What's going on, Glam Shatter Skull? I love that name too. We got some really, really clever names in chat. You know, it's it but back to talking about myself. No,
Sure.
I do. I am really proud about the morning show because it is really ridiculous, and it's like a very ridiculous hour to stream at, but it gets it in, you get a show in, but as I've already
What
said.
do you do? Is it less planned?
Tuesdays are really less planned. Tuesdays I don't really plan. I sort of coast. Monday's a very heavily produced show. Monday was a really fun show. I'm gonna clip some fun stuff from Monday's show, and then Tuesday's kind of like
Good.
leftovers and it's very casual, and I try to play a game. Wednesday is more narrative than Tuesday for sure, but Thursday is the big primetime narrative show again. So tune in tomorrow for 8 p.m. But it is. I feel a little weaker. I do feel weaker. I feel more flimsy. I feel less psychologically.
I feel like you're ready for a subathon if you're able to wake up and stream.
Greensbane, how do you do? It's the oddest Charlie Rose show I've ever seen. I need to do a subathon by the end of this month. When's the last day of this
Yeah.
month?
In 2 days, I think. 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I
2 or
need.
3 days.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it's
It's the
what is it, 28th this month? Are we in a leap year?
Is it a leap year?
28. February sucks. It's done quick.
Um,
Here's the deal. It seems like you have all what's necessary to be a live streamer of the full capacity that people want you to be.
I know. So why?
Okay.
What's holding me back?
It's the same thing that held me back. Just do a 1 week subathon and your brain will be reprogrammed. Everything will be reset. You'll be fine. That's all you need to do.
This is a wig, by the way.
Looks real to me. Damn it.
I was doing a memory test today. I loaded up a bunch of.
Look at your hair.
I know it's really.
What beautiful hair.
It is. Sometimes
It really
it
is.
sometimes it looks good. Sometimes it doesn't. I love the episode where the kids have 2 days to throw a subathon. No leaping out loud on an odd year. All right, I've got my. This is my-
Cecilia House, you can do it however you feel comfortable. Your subathon. You can spend 2 days building the timer. When that timer's filled, you must capitulate.
I was. Oh, did we talk about old magazines yet? Have we talked about the? I
I
bought.
got a cardboard box filled with Wizard magazines and electronic gaming monthlies in my bathroom.
Thanks, Uncle Game Boy. Nillock, great to see you. Cecilia House, Horror Later. No leaping around on an odd year. I love that name, Horror Later. Horror Later.
Or later.
All right, so listen to this. I don't know if we
Mhm.
talked about this, but I want you to be honest and stop me if we've talked about it before. But
Okay.
I've got a new obsession, and it's kind of wrecking me psychologically.
Let's
but-
go.
So I'm old, right? I'm old. I'm an old person.
I'm old too. I'm 46.
I'm an old person, and
I'm fucking 46 years old. How old are you?
I'm old. You're not 46. I'm 40. I'm 44.
I'm older than you. I'm older than you.
We're
I'm older than him.
we're older, and we're old enough to remember Entertainment Weekly's heyday. Do you remember?
TV Guide.
Okay. Entertainment Weekly was, along with Premiere Magazine, this amazing, generous print journalism.
Cracked magazine.
Correct. So I've been buying old magazines off eBay and time traveling by putting on music of the era and then flipping through and time traveling. Oh my God, it's fucked me up so bad. It's fucked me up so bad because there's still a part of me that remembers and is that person from 20 years ago. So like I will
You're time traveling back to this.
I'm time
I do the
traveling.
same shit.
I'm
I'm doing the
traveling.
same shit.
Dude.
Because I'm drawing on stream again. I've been drawing and I remembered what I watched a lot of anime. It was anime that really got me into drawing more than even comic books. I mean, it started that way, but American comic books. But now I'm like all in it in a weird way, obsessed with it, like listening to the same music that I did when I drew these dirty comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it still feels the same. But then there's like this nagging overhang, this canopy, this shadow over that's like, no, it's different. But you're still that same person. Like that's what they say. Old people when they talk, they're always like, I don't feel old. And it's not a fucking rhetorical thing. You don't feel old. You just are. You just are. Green's
you
man-
realize you start to realize you are when you get outside of your, as you talk to anyone that's outside of your bubble at all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when it really kicks in.
I would love to take somebody who's like in their 20s and hand them an Entertainment Weekly and be like, take a look at this and what is this like to you? Because I'm sure it was such a big deal. It came out every week.
Magazines were like
Magazines were
websites.
Magazines were websites.
Yeah, that's all
magazine-
it was. You had to go physically pick them up and read them.
Yeah.
They had such gatekeeping elements to them.
Yes.
And we held on to that
Yeah.
to help us decide what we liked because
Yeah.
it's like
And it
it's
was
never seen a video store and like looking through like Netflix scrolling forever,
it's
It's just like someone gatekeeped what you wanted. You had to fucking figure out what you liked. There was that. You missed that. I missed that.
I have to physically pick up my phone. You had to earn it. Greenspan, shout out to Barnes & Noble magazine section. Do you want to know something? Like I was in a Barnes & Noble recently, and they smell the same. Thank God. They smell the exact same. They have
Is the bathroom? Use
No.
the bathroom as a plug toilet.
no the Barnes & Noble. They always have the same smell, like that delicious. They've got like the sort of, it's like that wafty Starbucks, but also just lots of paper. You know what I mean? And it's just
Are you sitting in there reading fucking 4 volumes of Berserk? What are you doing in the Barnes
Oh.
and Noble?
Hey, guess what? I guess. Have you ever seen Station 11? By the way.
No. I don't know what that is.
Station 11 is a really good. It's a really good show on HBO, and the woman who wrote it, I'm reading another book of hers. Station 11 is really great, guys. Check out Station 11. It's very, very good. Barnes & Noble smells like paper, coffee, and farts. Thank you, Horror Later. Yes, I understand.
Farts should be included.
Horror Later. Why pay for EGM when you can just write the Mortal Kombat moves on your hand in the store? Nice, Clam Shatter. We got a lot of people who understand what we're talking about. Anyways, I'm reading a book right now that's written by her. Her name is, I think, Emily Mandel, and it's about somebody who just never stops traveling. She was abducted by her father, and it wasn't a bad thing. It was her family situation wasn't the best thing, so her father took her, and they've been on the run her whole life. So she never stays in one place for like more than a couple months or weeks. And so the whole book is about like hotels and the road and not being anonymous and stuff, which is very similar to Station 11, because Station 11 is like a post-apocalyptic thing where they're traveling all around. They're, they don't know where to go. They're looking for other humans and stuff. But
really?
it's awesome. Yeah. Emily Mandel, she must have like had some sort of history of like living in airports or traveling a lot, because all of her books do
What's that on? HBO Max?
I think it's Max. I think it's HBO Max. Cecilia House, listening to CDs in Barnes & Noble. Yes, Station 11 was great. Regular TV, Greensmain, Una Pellegio, and sometimes all the copies of the VHS or DVD would be rented, so you had to pick another movie. Yes, sometimes you weren't able to get what you wanted. Isn't that amazing? I appreciate that. Una Pellegio.
You had to pivot. You had to pivot.
Do you play? Have we talked about Wingspan? That I was playing the board game Wingspan and then the video game version of it. Do you play any? You play any card games, tabletop games?
With friends, yes, I would do that. But
Yeah.
online, I know there's like board game simulator and all that shit, but it's tough to figure out how to really play that with people. I feel like.
Yeah, it is. It is a little difficult. Greenspan, good vibes on a Friday night morning, and sometimes
You
someone
play it on tabletop or you play it in real life?
both. Sometimes someone said you
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
allowed to rent Journey of Natty Gann anymore. Nothing bad can happen on a Friday morning. Good to see BWOV, except the Magic losing by 40 last night against Cleveland at home at the Kia Center. Very devastating loss for a team who needed a win very badly to make a statement. They actually went in the wrong direction. My team had a big game last night in Orlando, and instead of going 60 miles per hour forward, they took about a huge step backwards, and it's sad times in Orlando right now. 40 points they lost by, 82 to 100.
BWO just rubbing it in.
BWOV is my little not my little. I don't mean to make refer to
Little
it
guy.
in the diminutive. I mean that it's my my sports connection. They follow sports pretty well. Thank you.
He tells you, hey, we got to bet on this week.
No, I don't. No, please, no. Magic got trounced. Bonchero and Wagner got no help last night. It was a miserable experience. I woke up this morning, and I knew that I had to get something in my belly, in order to do the show, just to have a little bit of fuel. Guess what I made? This is the thing.
Oatmeal.
This is why you and I would be amazing roommates. Because,
Mm?
yeah, this is why you and I would be amazing roommates. I would make you cheese grits in the morning that would knock your socks off.
What is your? I could blow your mind with a kung pao chicken. I could blow your. That's a nighttime activity. What I could do. What? Listen, cheese grits in the morning. I'm not going to turn it down. I'm not going to turn it down.
We're gonna keep paper. We're gonna keep paper bowls in the house. I'm just gonna grab one. I'm gonna scoop just a nice little bit of cheese grits in that bowl. I'm gonna sprinkle a little pepper on it. I'm gonna squirt just one little squirt of ketchup in the corner so you can choose.
What kind of cheese you put in the grits?
Cheddar.
Sprinkle.
Little cheddar. No.
Stir?
A generous
What's your
amount.
stir?
Generous amount. Now, ideally, I would like a little bacon or a little sausage in there, a little protein.
Ooh,
But if you don't,
wow.
have it, pepper and cheese will do. And I'm gonna slide that over to you, and it's gonna be and with just a nice cup of Joe. And you like a little coffee. You like black coffee, right?
Even if the night before I
Shrimp and grits,
took
man.
a bowel movement in your toilet and it clogged the toilet, even if the night before you would do that, like the night before, you're like, the first night I'm there, I clog your toilet with a big
What are you
big
talking
bowel
about? What do you mean? In the what? Hold on. Grits are amazing, savory or sweet. Fuck yeah, glam shatter skull. God, that sounds beautiful. Kind of hot. Cecilia shredded Tex-Mex all day. Absolutely Tex-Mex. No, dude, this is our fantasy when we have an apartment together.
I'm just saying, I'm known to clog toilets. It's just something I
You
just want you to
Want
know
to know?
that.
Want to know something I'm known for? I'm known for taking a bar of soap and pressing it all over my body and then leaving little black hairs on it.
Are you still bar soap guy?
No, I alternate. Sometimes I'll be bar of soap. Sometimes I'm body wash.
Body wash?
Yeah.
Body wash sometimes.
Copper kettle, Parmesan, always cheddar. Duncan did it.
And one thing about the bar of soap is it will leave the little hairs all over it.
That's my thing. Is that I'll
What?
leave. That's the thing. And so like you clog the toilet, I leave little hairs on the bars of soap. We both have our faults, but I'm still making cheese grits for you in the morning and passing you.
I'll eat your hairs. Eat your power. I mean, that's what I'll do.
To get
as your roommate.
to get my.
I'll eat
power.
your hairs.
To get my
That's
power.
your power. That's what the brujos say. There was, I worked with like one Mexican guy, and he said there's one place in Mexico where you could get all the there's like the witches live, the brujos.
Two roommates, one bar.
And
of
it was
soap.
always about the hairs.
It's a
You
witch
get like
thing.
one hair. You get
Samson.
one hair. Yeah. So if
How are we meant to keep
if
the
I
hairs off to the
swallowed your
side?
hairs, I'd get your powers.
Is this normcore? The reverse Samson. The reverse Samson. That sounds like an amazing. What's your favorite? By the way, what's your favorite wrestling move of all time? Do you have a couple that you really love?
I used to do the DDT. We take someone's head, and then I would, even with my friends in the backyard, we'd fall back on the soft. It was soft, ground, so it wouldn't really hurt them. But that's when it's not really one of the top moves anymore. But back when I was a kid, the DDT, put the head, and then you just fall back. You take their head, you put it fucking in the ground. Whew. That's one of my favorites.
Did you enjoy Diamond Dallas Page?
So I was like more of a WWF guy at that time. So I was on the team WWF. It's,
All right.
similar. You think about politics now.
Yeah.
Wrestling and politics, pretty much the same shit. We're living in it right now. But
Jake the Snake, is that a diamond cutter? Canadian Destroyer was cool. Can't beat whacking a guy with a chair. Stone Cold Stunner. The Canadian Destroyer flip pile driver is terrifying.
Canadian Destroyer, it's like, come on, Blue World Order. Who's getting the brunt of that thing? If Windbag saw it, he wouldn't know who the fuck got hit by that thing. It's like two guys flipping around 5 times, and then one of them lands on their head. It doesn't make any sense. It's a fighting move. It's basically like a Mortal Kombat move. Stunner's good. Yeah, Stunner's good. 450 splash is cool.
Did we talk about this? What is it? A&E wrestling? What's that? Is that a thing? What's the A&E? The one that's
Arts
on,
Entertainment?
is that the one that's on TNT? It's owned by that one guy.
Oh, AEW.
AEW. Okay, so do you follow that? Do you think it's great?
A lot of people do. I've followed it here and there. It's a wrestling organization that's more based on the people will get mad about this, but I think it's more based on the quality of the matches and the work rate of the wrestlers and the sort of like the build up to the feuds is there, but in WWE, it's like the most important thing is telling stories. I think in AEW, if you like to watch people kick their heads and slam their heads down and push their bodies to the limit, it can be fun.
I did a little research on this thing on a show recently about the difference between the two major European sports leagues. Last season, I think we did a bit where I was working in a hotel and we had guests who wanted to watch a Premier League match on one of the TVs in the bar.
Bodies United.
And so I was like, what's the difference? What are the Euro leagues like? Like, I don't follow soccer. I don't follow football. It's not something I haven't really been introduced to it in a way where I understand. It doesn't seem like it's a sport that is easy to play. It's just very hard to score. I don't know. Anyways, what I did was I looked up these leagues. I think it's called La Tigra or La Tiga, and then there's the Premier League. This La Tigra, I think, is based in Spain. Am I wrong here? Or it's more Latin or Spanish? I'm not sure. But I do know that the differences between the league reminded me of what you were saying between the WWE and the AEW is that in the Premier League it's more fast paced and percussive um and like sort of and then in the Latiga, is it Latiga? It's more technical. It's more technical, more based on strategy and technical. So like it's interesting.
Well, there's that in wrestling. There's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you buy into it, if you want to think of the fundamental basis of all wrestling
La
is that
Liga?
it's still an
Is it La
unreality. So it's like,
Yes.
but it's still, there is still like a way that makes it look more real, I guess, that's based on actual shit, but submissions and
They said anybody who likes wrestling, and there's a lot, they will always say that, yeah, it's not real, but neither is Big Bang Theory. But you still watch that because you want to see what's going to happen.
I'll always say that to any motherfucker that talk shit about wrestling, but it's like it's always lost on them. I feel like,
Yeah.
you say that,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, but it's sports. Okay, there's sports movies. There's everything is something to be used to tell stories.
Yeah. Tell stories, and it's entertainment, and it is entertainment. I just watched the Vince McMahon doc. It's wild. This show isn't real either. Tubbs. Hi, Larry. Good to see you. Greens man.
Good to see you, Larry.
Um,
What champion Larry is?
Larry
really.
Larry Picklejar, champion of Twitch, champion in
Really?
general, but also a champion of Twitch, multi-champion.
Just does what he can do to just help out the little guy on Twitch. Larry, we say your name with pride and with love in our hearts, Larry. We do.
Okay, I had a debate with my friend yesterday. Really, really
Alright.
fierce debate, and it's an ongoing one. And I think that both sides are really. It's about the Oscars nominating 10 pictures for Best Picture. Now, I'm of the camp that it should be 5. I think that 10 is absurd. I think 10 actually breaks the idea of what a annual. Like, I don't have a problem with a top 10 list of best movies of the last year. Here's your top 10 movies, great. But when it comes down to awarding excellence, and sure, it's flawed. It's completely flawed. The whole idea of an award superlative is absurd, and it never is. It's rarely right, and what is right, and blah, blah, blah. It's all relative. But we're all going to agree to do it, and I think it's important. It's a real essential yearly annual ritual of award shows. I love them. I'll watch all of them. But nominating 10 and picking one of the 10 defeats the entire purpose for me. I think you have to have it narrowed down to 5. What do you think?
I look at those shows as they should be dead. They should be dead.
Go on.
There should be a death of that, and it's been going on for so long. A pomp and circumstance of making things, I guess.
You don't agree?
Even the streamer awards.
You don't agree? You don't agree with a award like
It's all a popularity contest between those that start the award show. Any award show is, in my opinion.
Well, all right. If you didn't have award shows, you would have to replace it with something, because we live in a 365-day cycle of, like, our entire anatomical rhythms are based on these annual, yearly things. We count the years.
I don't think that's true anymore.
No, it is true.
I think it's only true for us old fads that think that.
You think about your age. We talk about our age. We like time is important.
I'm not watching the Academy Awards. I don't care what they say. I really don't.
I don't care if the
don't.
Oscars chooses
No.
right winner, but the 10 nominations count, and the new sold lots of tickets award feels like it's moving more towards a big advertisement for the industry more than it already is. Thank you, Horlater. That's great. I do appreciate that. They shouldn't be.
I mean,
dead.
something like that, I agree with. That's all I'm trying to say. I just don't think any sort of award show is really trying to exalt great art these days. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. See, here it is, and this is why I know. This is why I start to get really activated here. It's not
Hit
as
me.
ingrained as the minds of the younger people. Completely indifferent to award shows. No interest in any of them unless there's a decent musical performance. BWOV. I know that's why. Listen, all right, everybody, listen.
Who even cares about the fucking Super Bowl halftime show?
No,
unless it was produced as this independent mini movie.
Everyone listen. I'm going to tell you something that you guys, everybody who hates award shows, everybody who wants all this. Listen really carefully. The reason why you hate them is purely out of love. It is purely out of an absolute white hot lava core of like molten energy of love that you feel is somehow perverted and corrupted by award shows. That somehow award shows takes the thing that you love and they shit on it and they try to make money off of it and they use it and they fuck it up and you hate it, right?
That's not 100% what they're saying.
Listen, that's what you're saying. That's what my friend says. It's what everyone says. Everyone goes, hey, we love this thing and these things shit on it in a way that I don't agree with. Listen, I fucking agree that you guys are absolutely right because I am absolutely tuned in to that love. That
bring back the People's Choice Award.
But
the People's Choice executive order by Trump to bring back the People's Choice Award.
But guys, we don't have anything else to replace it with right now. It's what we have. It's the best way where we have to mark the passage of time. We have to mark the passage of a year. We have to do something. And if I understand.
I get that.
Sacrificing that ritual, that important human ritual, because it doesn't fit into your exact, like, yes, it's shitty. And like the last 5 winners, I have no idea. Someone told me recently, have you ever heard of the movie Coda? Coda won in 2021. Never even.
No idea.
I love award shows. I love award shows because it is purely about time. It's purely about the passage of time. It's not really about the superlatives. If anyone asks me what my favorite movie is, I'm like, fuck off. I don't have a favorite movie. Or I'm going to pick one movie out of the millions of movies I've seen and say that's the best. No, it's all.
Even if I go back to like 2005, what won the like major motion picture award? It is meaningless to me.
It is
from what I watch,
yes,
or whatever.
It is.
That's all I'm saying.
It is meaningless and it is pointless. But it is still an important ritual to participate in. It's important to solemnize some of the things. Like you dress up and you say, here, this is the year that was. Now we can put closure on it and move forward. I don't think we're evolved beings enough.
You think an award show ceremony serves that point?
Yes, that's exactly what
isn't there like festivals in Japan that do that where people wear the kimonos and go outside? Like, I just feel like it's like you're like holding out award shows where there could be something else we could do.
Independent Spirit Awards. I wish I had seen that. That sounds good. That does sound good. I see what you're saying.
Independent Spirit Awards were the best ones on IFC when I was growing up. I remember.
Darwin Awards. Thank you, Duncan. Did it. Most great things never get mass recognition. Awards just feels like a high school clique to me. Glam Shatterskull. Windbag. What's your favorite movie? Nilak. That's why I miss the live E3 conferences. The pre-recorded directs the drops on the Waito are so dry. Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna fight for this for the rest of my life. In fact, I wish I could bring a friend of mine on. Another friend of mine hates award shows. They don't, But the thing is that you have to remember, guys. You have to remember. Don't do this to yourself. It's completely injustice.
Have you won an award?
It's a complete injustice for you.
Have you won an award?
Everyone can hate. Everyone can hate the award shows, but know that you hate it out of love. Do you know what I'm saying? Just know that you don't hate it because they're shitty. You
Answer my question. Have you won an award at
I
an award show?
no. I'd never won. I've never been to an award show and won an award. No.
You've been to an award show where you were nominated?
I've never been to an award show where I was nominated. I've never been to an award show.
Well, you should be.
Can you imagine? Winbeg has won 3 Grammys and was nominated for 4 Oscars.
I'll create it. I'll create it just for you.
I buy the
award.
Oh, here we go. I buy the argument that ritual and ceremony is vital to protecting culture, whether it's art or society. Holy shit! There we go.
I get that.
That's what I'm saying, man. And so listen, translate that hate into love. Don't discount your hate. Don't discount award shows.
Well, maybe it's time to come up with a different way to do it. That's all I'd say.
Let me tell you something. It's like a funeral, okay? It's a funeral. Or it's about a fucking New Year's Eve. It's about a fucking winter solstice. How many times do you walk away out of those things being unsatisfied? Every fucking time. Every fucking time, because life never, ever lives up to your expectations.
That's nature. That's not man.
And we are nature. What are you talking about? We are nature. We
are befuddled. We are slow. We are dripping with little demons in our brains. We are not pure like nature. Like the pureness of nature. Listen, I don't care that much. If I won an award, I guess I'd care, right? I guess I'd care.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not going to let you off the hook this easy, Abba Box, just because you haven't slept and I pulled you out of a complete stupor to bring you on the show right now.
I'm grabbing this beer.
I'm telling you this. You guys, most of your hate comes from love. Most of your hate comes from...
I'm not full of hate about award shows. I'm simply saying I think they are passé.
Sushi. Somebody's sushi. I love it. What's up, sushi? Grease Main, how do you do? Grease Main, Clam Shutter Skull. I want a beer. Irish Gamer Girl, get Irish Gamer Girl a beer. Where are my alcoholics at? Grease
Where are
Main.
my alcoholics at?
Oh my God. I tell myself, I don't want a whiskey tonight. I don't want a cigarette. And then I'm like, oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I'll get to bed by 10:30. I'll wake up by 4. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You gotta go. If you gotta go, I understand.
No, it's a rock star life. I want to end this conversation with some common ground about award shows. That's where I want to be.
It's 3 p.m. I'm allowed a beer now. Irish Gamer Girl, Duncan Dead at Mother Copyright. The true discussion is whether the award show is as valuable a ritual as other celebrations. Well,
that's what I would say.
Duncan did it. That's how I feel about New Year's Eve. I think New Year's Eve is pretty much a joke. I think the winter solstice, when the actual planet starts moving, when the moment happens where the planet starts moving towards, tilting back towards the light, I think that's the true moment. So New Year's Eve is always kind of a joke too. So in the same way, award shows are kind of a joke too. But I will say human beings are a joke, and we know that. And we know that we are really ridiculous.
I agree.
And so this is this is the best we've come up with. You know what I mean? I mean, think about currency. Think about currency, guys, just for a second. Just think about how we've invented money and currency. That's a fucking
What about
joke.
Virtual currency?
That's
What's your
joke.
opinion on that?
A currency in itself is a complete ludicrous fabrication of it. It's like, what is it? It's value.
It doesn't make sense sometimes how money works
No, it
and
doesn't.
stuff.
It
Like
doesn't.
I
It
don't
doesn't.
understand it, but I just hope I have it.
We're a joke, and we're being
don't-
really, really funny recently. Horror later, exactly. I wish for I don't know. I could drink a beer and no one would know.
No pressure.
You've done great, Nilak. How you doing? Toms, but we can keep a secret. How do you do? I knew you, but we can keep a secret.
Secrets.
Let's go. So, do you ever wish? You ever do the thing where like you wish that whatever substance you're on would translate into your sleeping state. Like sometimes I wish I could take an edible or get stoned and then fall asleep and then like that would.
I've been enjoying. I bought CBD pills, 25 milligram CBD pills for the subathon.
Nice.
It did help. It did help.
The loony legacy of money is that the abstract arithmetic we. Do you mean?
If everyone said they didn't care about money, then we'd be like so good.
Yeah, exactly. Una Pellegio. Arithmetic. Let me ask you this. When you're sleeping in your bed and during the subathon, aren't you worried that like you're just unconsciously going to reach down and start touching
You
your
know,
penis
I'm
and
going to
stuff?
share something that's very weird and personal that I was worried about. So at some point in the subathon, my cat was on top of me and I slept on my back. And I know from I was told by my friend's dad that I had sleep apnea when I was like 10 or whatever.
Your friend's dad?
Yeah, so they already told me that. So I don't know. I mostly sleep on my stomach or side, right?
Yeah.
But I slept on my back. And I saw the chat. Abba is struggling sleeping. He's going to die. Something like that.
No.
And then I get a DM from someone that just cares, and I'm just like, I don't know. I have sleep apnea, I guess, but I just never sleep on my back. That's how I solve it. That's how I solve the problem. So I'm good, I think.
No,
They fucking watch me sleep, Nilcock.
No,
that's what they do on subathons. They like to watch you sleep.
No,
they want to see everything about you that possibly can exist.
No, I'm talking about. I mean, aren't you ever worried that you're going to start like touching your groin genital area? Like
I farted.
You keep not talking.
Farted a lot.
You keep not talking about. I guess you don't want to talk about genitals or groin. Is that off limits? Is that
I my ass was exposed. I didn't touch. I would touch my genitals or groins to maneuver them for sleep. But I don't think for passion.
No, I'm not passionate. I'm just saying that in general, like, I'd be worried about that. That's one of the reasons why I don't think I could ever put a camera on me while I'm sleeping. Is that I think
You really think you'd be fucking with that kind of stuff?
I would just be I think I would just forget where I was, and just start touching myself.
It's weird. You're not gonna get good sleep. It's like being in a foreign apartment because there's a camera on you. You're like, it's weird. It's not fun. It's weird. And you can get sleep, but it's not. I can only imagine the sociopaths who can sleep through this on day 35 of their subathon. Jesus Christ.
I forgot where I was at the oddest times. I would forget what was happening for a second. That's the thing, Greenspan. I would totally forget. And I would hate that feeling of being like,
Shaking.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that Oscar question didn't really provoke anything interesting. I was hoping.
No, I would say this. You want to be like, this is the best art. Maybe you're right.
See, that comes from love right there. You're talking about love. You're not talking about hate. You're talking about love. You believe that it's like, yeah, art does exist, but who's going to judge it? And of course, it's going to get monetized and commercialized. But everything is. If when's your birthday? Is it coming up? Can I get what do you want for your birthday?
When's your birthday?
Oh, it's far away. But
mine's in October, so it's far away too.
But if you had a birthday list, what would be on it? Would it be like a video game or something electronic or some kind of what would it be?
Sichuan food with the windbag. And then Angry Scar meets us for drinks at a Bleecker Street bar. I remember one Bleecker Street bar that I was at that I had a great time in.
How is Angry Scar? Have you been hanging out with Angry Scar?
I love Angry Scar. I think he's one of the funniest people. I mean, if I could put an elite group together of just super funny comedian people, it's you and him, and there's more people, but I've panicking sadly.
I like that. I've got to spend more time with Angry Scar on their
Angry Scar is super funny.
Yeah. When do you watch Angry Scar?
He's always on when I come home, so I just put him on and troll him.
Nice.
If I see you, I don't want to troll you. I like you have a good show, good production. I got to come in strong. So usually just a couple forks, a resub, and a kiss.
It's always nice to see you. It's always a pleasure. Six Psycho Una Pligio. She was waking up for work and I was drooling on the couch. It sounds like a Smith song.
I drool.
She was waking up for work. I was drooling on the couch.
On the couch.
I love this.
Yet again.
Let's see. Guys, get your best fake Smith's lyrics into chat, and we'll do a little Smith's light that never goes out karaoke. Now, tell me if you can hear this.
Yeah.
Can you hear that? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like light. It's something I hear from your speakers, but it's enough.
Oh, take me out. She rugged, so ha, she's a pistol, darling. We love so long. We love so long. Friday night in our patience is there. I lied to her. She was wearing a dress, getting out of the car. I laughed and I smiled, I cried and I forked it out. Oh,
so long. So long.
My job is so bad and I told them where to go. This is my heaven.
So long. So long.
There is a sight that never comes out. There is a sight that never comes out.
So long.
There is a sight that never comes out. There is a sight.
So long. I can't really hear it, so I'm just guessing when I should do it.
If a double-decker bus had an award show, I'd be sad. Drinking a beer at home tastes like nothing particular, while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head.
So long. So long.
That was great. I feel bad that you didn't.
I was guessing.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad that you didn't get to hear it, but you did great.
I could kind of guess where to go.
Yeah.
That's all it was there.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
But I know that I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. Pretty good, but
I would go to an award show tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. How soon is Friday? God, that was so good. That was fun. Sparrow, you put the Killers thing in there. What was the Killers song that we used to sing on the show? It was a good one that we used to sing. I forget. Update. Greetings, Commanders. Today's server maintenance requires some additional time. Well, thank you. Look at that. Sniper.
What a great first new message.
Human.
What a great one.
It was Rockcliffe. It was Human, right? Was it Human?
Mr. Brightside's a good song, actually, I think.
Well, the Killers are great.
Fun on Rock Band.
Vegas is Vegas guys. Vegas guys. You know the
you been to Vegas?
Huh?
You been to Vegas?
No, I would love to go to Vegas. Sometimes I think about moving to Vegas. You know,
Maybe out there.
Vegas would
Maybe
be
out there.
Vegas is the one. Vegas is a great place to go for performers and entertainers. You know,
It's an interesting landscape over there. I like it though.
Can we fantasize a little bit about a life, our shared life again? What if we had a shared life where we lived on the third floor, kind of like Moulin Rouge style, above a theater, and that you and I ran the theater, and we
I'm
performed.
running a theater.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did like we run like a variety show program out of it. We do like 8 shows a week, and like we like
God damn. I mean, I'd get my chops up. Shit. With that kind of style.
we
With you there.
we both host and perform and curate and cast and write material and like anybody, and it's like in a commercial area during like in a neighborhood that people are, so like tourists around, people in neighborhood, they come. We have connections with like great musicians. Like we always have a live piano player
What the
down
fuck
there.
is this fantasy? You trying to fucking suck my balls?
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I mean, shit.
wouldn't that be-
You're sucking my ball. With
Wouldn't that be amazing? And like it would be the perfect. We'd like down by the water somewhere in some harbor town. You know what I mean? And that would.
You
Like,
still streaming, right?
yeah.
You still streaming, right?
Are we live?
Tell Rockcliffe. I'm just saying. In this scenario, you're still streaming.
Oh no. This is in a world without electricity.
World without electricity.
Yeah. This is just. I mean, if it's a real fantasy, there's no electricity. It's just,
It's the world without electricity. We're just hold like it's a steampunk world where
yeah.
we hold shows.
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah, and
Oh,
we just
fuck.
variety shows, just music. It's all vaudeville. You know, I was watching this thing on vaudeville recently, and they said they were like the secret to vaudeville was this motto where, if you don't like this, wait 10 minutes, and I fucking love that.
I don't mind. Actually, that's my stream too.
I
mean,
tried.
let's be honest.
Let's
Yeah.
be honest, dude, and that was the spirit of what I'm talking about in our Harbor Town.
Give me
theater.
a minute. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna get you back.
Yep, exactly.
I got it. You know.
So
And I know that you do that, and I do that.
I write. So I'm writing this. When I'm writing the show, it's constantly a struggle about how to make the bits smaller, so that like I'm trying to make it so that like a page is a bit, or maybe even just
How
like,
many bits you write in a week? You're writing for you got 2 main shows, Friday Night Forkin', right? You
Yeah.
write the bits for those.
Yeah. So it's about
But-
10 pages per full scripted show.
Remember, we were trying to basically Scar and I were talking, and I came up with this one bit. But you're right, the logistics of the actual bit were wouldn't work really. But just the idea of the bit was
Oh,
funny.
that
but
bit, yeah.
the-
No.
yeah.
Oh, what's
No, you were right though. You were right though, because it was like, well, how do we? Like, it would be. Oh, both of us should be skilled poker players
Duncan
for
did
that
it.
to happen.
Duncan did it. That's it. Exactly right. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here. I mean, because I have this thing about live performance today. Obviously, live performance is the only thing I care about, but live broadcast performance, I think, in today's medium is the only way to go, because if I like, let's just say we performed regularly at a live improv show house in the city, right? And so you and I, we would do a show. It'd be called the Windbag and ABBA show. But guess who would be in the fucking audience, dude? It would just be a bunch of other fucking improv comedians. It would be another. It would be.
They
Either,
would be laughing when we could crack them up, but most of the time they were hungry and wanted to take our spot. Right?
yeah, and they would either have a show before or a show after, or they were there because their girlfriend was performing in a league, an improv show later. Whereas like right now, these people right here who are in our audience right now, I would assume that these are normal people and who have their normal lives, who are doing normal things, who aren't connected to improv stuff. So I feel like we
Well,
actually
if they like you, if they like me, they like the people that, we know our audience. They're people that are older that like sketch and
But what I'm saying,
broadcasting and stuff.
but
yeah.
what I'm saying is that they're more of a what I believe is a neutral. When I say normal, it's like I mean like neutral. I'm saying that you guys aren't, like, most of these people aren't streaming, right? Most of these people aren't streamers, correct?
I'd say at least 30% of this people in your audience probably stream.
30%, right? But I would say that if we were performing in an improv house, an improv theater, right? I would say like 80% are people who
You would have to define normal leniently.
Yeah, normal.
Is what
I don't
this
mean
is.
normal in a bad way. I mean these people aren't doing what we're doing. They're not streamers. Most of these people, I think, are just people who found our show.
Therein lies the conundrum, I believe, with streaming. Not everyone who streams wants to be a performer.
Bunkbot,
I
there you go.
think
But
you know
there's a
people who stream can stream for many reasons. They can put a camera up and play DayZ or whatever the fuck for 20 hours in a row and not talk to the camera. You know, are they broadcasters? You know, that's the kind of question I ask myself. Me and you can, produce content or come up with ideas and then show up and present them and roll the dice. And they're just people that just turn the camera on and hope to win the lottery with this thing. That's a lot of it. I mean, fuck. Let's not lie to ourselves. So it's broadcasting. I agree. There's only one way, maybe fourth, which is self-broadcasting. That's why I feel like the old ways are dying, not to say bring it back to award shows or something like that, but the old ways are dying. So how do we make our way? Or maybe we're just old men in a sinking ship.
Well,
What's the next thing?
I do feel like that, but I do feel like there's something to be said about like the frame of showbiz, of entertainment in a way that does.
I kind of get that it frames me.
Yeah.
Because that's what we grew up with.
Yeah.
But I believe that there's so many people coming into this that just have no context for that, no care for it. And it's hard to explain what we define ourselves by or what we're looking for to give sort of, they just think they're so confused, by it. Have you ever had like a Zoomer in here asking you questions like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like, who are you? I
haven't had a lot of that. I've been like defaulting to just saying it's showbiz. That's my business. It's show business. It's show business. It's show business. The show must go on. It must be a show. It's got to be a show. I've got to, like that to me is, I don't know how to articulate how I feel except to say it like that. It's like, you guys, there's people, they come, the lights go down, lights go up on me, and I do a stupid show, and I'm trying to make it as entertaining as possible, and I want it, and then like I just try and build it. I try to build the machine that helps me do that, And that's,
Larry says, old men on a sinking ship don't live stream. You're actually on the front end of things. Do you believe that?
No. I believe that I don't believe that. I certainly don't believe that.
Technically, every streamer is a broadcaster by the definition of broadcasting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nameless Ones. Thank you, Nameless 127 coming in. You might be
got
over.
it,
My kids are Zoomers and get win back show. Nilak, you don't have kids. Nilak doesn't have kids. Nilak, you spend all your nights at the bar and all your money on whores. I think the old perspective ensures. I think the older perspective ensures the value in these.
Why is that so funny today?
Well, I think because it's the ideal. Because Nilak leads the ideal life. Nilak leads the life we all want to lead. You can have kids. I'm not sure 22.
It makes me intrigued about how.
I'm not sure a 22-year-old has the body of knowledge to do a variety of.
Yo, my parents used to take me to the bar, Larry. They used to take me to the bar. Sit me on a fucking stool. I could play skee ball.
Duncan,
eat chicken wings.
Duncan did it. I like that. I think about that a lot. I found my kids at the bar. I love the picture of Nilak's life that I have from Winbag. Yeah, I love Nilak's life. I really love Nilak. Has an amazing, incredible life. Have you seen Nilak's boss, by the way? He goes to work every day, and his boss is, let me just tell you,
I gotta learn more.
Just amazing. I don't get the show at all, but that's why I like it. Una Pelagio. Sorry, Una Lupigo.
That's the worst thing when people come into my stream. They're like, I'm confused. I have no idea what's happening, but I can't stop watching.
Sure, yeah, I get that.
I'm like, what?
That's the best.
What is so confusing?
It's the best.
What is so confusing?
Well,
I don't know.
I'll say this, and this is from the heart. I mean this 100%, but there's a couple regrets I have about streaming and about what we do. And one of the biggest regrets is that it makes me feel like I don't reserve enough time to spend time in your world in a way that I would wish that I did more. Like, I'm so consumed with my isolated regular routine and stuff that I don't make a lot of time to go on other people's shows. And so I want you to know that I'm sorry about that. And I still will never, ever come in your show.
Wait, what?
I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to spend time on your show, ever.
Okay, but it seems like you were
That's what I'm saying.
kind of on board
It's a
with my
big regret. It's a big regret I have. It's a big regret. But I guess I'll just have to live with it. Nilak, Dabeed, I always look for deeper meaning in Winbag's show, and I never find it. They're all good. Book cut is confusing while the tone has changed. There's beauty in art simply existing. The meaning is just that's beautiful. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just what you said there seemed.
What? What's wrong?
It seemed like what you said there seemed really mean.
Oh, no. No, that what I was saying was that's my biggest regret.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, thanks. Slow-mo, that heartbreak on Abba's face. Oh, come on, Flea. No, are you upset?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, Abba X is a show? Wait, hold on. What?
Don't worry about it. I got a show, but you can't find it much. It's very late at night.
It's my biggest regret.
No.
It's my biggest.
No cock. It's just late.
It's my biggest regret.
It's a late at night broadcast. It's a what do we call it? Late night affair.
It's his biggest regret, and he will not address it. You look success and actually moved it. No, that's my biggest fucking thing. It's like my New Year's resolution is to spend more time in my communities, like chat and spend time with you. I need to do that.
I just caught your appearance on my subathon was golden, like a golden,
No, but do you ever feel like that? Do you ever feel like that you don't or are you better at that? Because that's like a weakness of mine that I wish
I just listen. I always know I hit you up, you hit me up. I don't take it personally. I just hope that we'll cycle up again, and then we can do something. That's all. I really don't get too bad out of shape. I just like if I get an opportunity to have you on the show and you bring it, or I come to your stream and I try to bring it.
We've never done
that's all I care about.
We've never done a bad collaboration. I just mean that I wish I need to spend more time like on Twitch as a viewer. You know what I mean?
Fuck that.
That's the thing.
Fuck.
No, I mean that. You know what I'm saying? Don't you feel like that? Like, don't you feel like
yeah,
like
I do, but it's not fun sometimes to do that kind of stuff.
It's weird. It is weird because it's difficult because it's immediately a comparison thing, and and then you're like, you don't know how to really react because you have your show, and you don't want to make a big deal. You don't want to take focus and all that kind of stuff. But like when you're talking about,
I would give you all the focus in the world. I'd come on you. I'd do a cum tribute for you. On Chatterbait, I would.
Winbeck wants to spend time in the
directly on your face. I would
bring.
I'm just saying, I love you that much.
Oh, I love. Well,
so
I mean, our love.
I wouldn't worry.
Being both a Twitch watcher and streamer full time is hard. Speaking from experience, get a whale. You know what I'm saying? It does. I tell you, it's something that
get a whale. Funny guy, by the way.
You know what I need to do is I need to have something like you said with Angry Scars. I need to have a routine where like I have a time that I check that I like a regular time, make it part of my regular time. What would be if you had a show? How many which show do you do that would be a good one to like start like checking?
I would just say I would just
like what's your schedule? Why
don't we figure out a gimmick where we could do something together? Like I'm trying to do with Leslie now where we watch Scientology DVDs and the next thing we're gonna watch is Heaven's Gate.
What is your streaming schedule? I told you mine earlier. What's yours?
I usually do like the weekend. Like I've been pushing it. I think this week I'll do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I can, if you need me on your stream, I'm gonna fucking come running.
We know that those are our collabs.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about collabs. I'm talking about lurking or being there in your stream while you're doing it. Because
you don't have to fucking do that. Really, I don't care about that much. All I care about is a connection to you and getting excited about an idea to do. Like if you randomly come into my stream and say, hey, I'll be excited, but I won't. It's not like necessary for a relationship.
Do you know? This is what I'm saying. It's like this. If he ever wants Winbeck on his show, it clearly needs to be an award show. Good morning. Yeah, after the pandemic, I made it to point to explore the fine new streamers. Hey, thanks, brother.
You better win fucking Streamer of the Year next year if you want to be on my show.
What he's saying is Winbeck is the Academy Awards, but ABBA's the Denver Film Critic. Stop it. First Leslie and Sushi Dragon last night. Now this. Let me tell you this.
It stinks.
I'll tell you this, guys. Let me just tell you this. I'll tell you this. It is difficult, and it's the thing that I think holds me back the most is that I don't
get Sushi Dragon last night. Did he come on you?
No,
come on you?
No, Sushi. I've never met Sushi Dragon. Sushi Dragon knows. Sushi Dragon knows. Sybil.
People in your circle.
Sybil. Yeah, Sybil and cartoon therapy. I think they know Sushi, but I don't know Sushi. Leslie Tanner. Oh, Leslie Tanner was on Sushi Dragon. Oh, okay. I hope Wendy plays Abel off in Oscars Day when they're done talking.
Well, that's the connection. Okay, I got you.
I
didn't know that. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Well, I got to go and go to work.
All right. Well, I got to go to sleep.
Go to sleep. You're the best. I love you very much. And
hey, thanks for having me on this impromptu.
It's so great to have
session. You. All right.
When are we getting to Elite Dangerous? Nilak, Leslie did a show last night with Sushi. Good night, sweet prince. Everybody say goodbye to Abba.
I didn't know.
Abba, I'm so sorry I have to rush off because now I got to go and shower and shave and get to work.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Duncan did it, Mother Car. David, you're the best.
Sing a song. Sing us out.
All right, we'll sing a song.
Bye, chat.
Bye, you guys.
Driving in your car, never wanna go home. Oh, I haven't got a one if I wanted it. I haven't even got a one. Gotta take me out tonight. Gotta Friday to die by your side. It's such a heavenly way to die. My chance on joy cares upon the mind. And to die by your side, and the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out, 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 take me out.
There is a light that never goes on. 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 I fell into despair and thought of love. I fell into despair and thought of love. There is a light that never goes on. There is a light that never goes on.
All right. How about that? How about that? Now that's entertainment. That's entertainment. Thanks for being here on a Friday night. Turned out to be a really nice time with Abba Box. How do you love it? Una Pellegio, Nilak, Una Pellegio, Abba Box, Spera, Nilak, Goopy, Windbag for breakfast on a Friday night. Now, let me just remind you guys, you might not know this, but nothing bad can happen. Nothing bad can happen. How you doing, Flea? Good to see you. Thank you, Abba Box, for being here. Really special show. We got to get out of here. Got to go to work. Nilak, great to see you on a Friday night. Thanks for being here. Friday night, forking it out with you.
I'm back, man, nothing. He's a front end feature, but we all know he is. Duncan Dinner, Rock, Lamb, Sushi, Nil, Lock, Apple Box, on a Friday night when you're forking it out. Special love in the house. Oh, the special love. Special love in the house. Special love in the house right now, number one goddess. Duncan Dinner on a Friday night. Hope you guys have a great, great day.
Thanks for being here, you guys. Happy Friday night. Good evening.